안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 Daniela-입니다. Or in English, hi everyone, I'm Daniela, your host for today. And I'm here at South Korea, the most visited tourist country in Asia. South Korea is one of the East Asian most affluent countries with an economy ranking just behind Japan and China. With most of the country covered by mountains, a majority of its population is clustered around the urban centers. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. Here is Miss Laksamana to share some information about Seoul.
Seoul has many temples and four major palaces such as Gyeongbokgung, one of the most famous. The city offers another cultural and artistic attractions such as Museum of Art, which features traditional porcelain, textile, and exhibits. As noted by Pramod, Seoul is first recorded as Waryeong, the capital of Gyeonggi in the northeastern area of modern Seoul. There are several city walls remaining in the area that date from this time. In the 11th century, Gorjo, which succeeded unified Silla, built a summer palace in Seoul, which was referred to as the southern capital. It was only from this period that Seoul became a larger settlement.
Korea is greatly influenced by the Chinese and Japanese cultures. This influence can be seen by Confucianism, which established many traditions that can be seen in modern South Korea. They usually respect the elders and family. Koreans also believe in sincerity and loyalty in families and friends. Conduct for meeting, praying, and even celebrating. At times, when many other cultures will shake hands, Koreans bow. They bow as a sign of gratitude and respect to the person who can meet them.
At last day to my viewers and listeners, I am Chris Lyndon Kalan, your host for today. And let's find out a very well-known place here in South Korea. Ano pa nga ba ang Busan? So here in Busan, it is a large port city in South Korea. It is well known for their beaches, mountains, and temples. For example, BC One Day Beach features the sea life aquarium, plus a folk square with traditional games such as tug of war, while Gwangwali Beach has a many bars and views of modern Diamond Bridge. Also, Vimosa Temple. It is a Buddhism shrine founded 678 AD, is base of Gwangjung Mountain, which has hiking trail. Let's move on to the really well-known tradition here in the area of Busan, South Korea. The first one is the chestnut throwing. It is a bride and the groom that is performing in front of their parents in unison. That is called leaf bow, and the family member will throw the chestnut in the middle of the bridge, and who must attempt to catch them in her handbook. So let's move on to the next famous tradition here in the area of Busan, South Korea. It is the hand-picking one's own destiny. It is the highlight of this event that is fortune-telling ritual that is called Dolhabi, in which child is placed in front of their various objects such as books, paintbrushes, and also the piggy banks. And the child is then encouraged to pick up one object in the table.
Culture in Busan, Korea. The citizens of Busan are the subjects that create and possess culture, as well as exercise their cultural sovereignty. By embracing diverse cultures within and outside of the region more actively than any other place in Korea, it has formed an open and dynamic culture. This sort of cultural identity enabled the city to willingly share its home turf with evacuees at the end of their road during the Korean War, and to help pave the way for Korea's democratization.
안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 지혜입니다. Or in English, hi everyone, my name is Suzanne. Now, I'm going to tour you in our next destination here in South Korea. It's called Gyeongbokgung. Gyeongbokgung, also known as Gyeongbokgung Palace or Gyeongbok Palace. Gyeongbokgung Palace was the main royal palace of the Joseon Dynasty. Built in 1395, is it located in northern Seoul, South Korea, the largest of the 5 grand palaces built by the Joseon Dynasty. Gyeongbokgung served as the home of the kings of the Joseon Dynasty. the king's household as well as the government of the Joseon.
I think everyone has heard of hanbok. It's Korean traditional clothes and you can rent this pretty hanbok. You can take a walk and take photos at different spots at the palace. It was such a special experience because it is not really easy to get a chance to try traditional clothes. So nasa Korea, you can find rental places near the palace. Hanbok usually costs from 10,000 to 15,000, which includes the free accessories and bags in it. In addition, if you book a hanbok, you will get free entry to the palace.
Now, let me show you some buildings inside the Gyeongbokgung. First is the Gyeongjeon or the Throne Hall. Next is the Seoul Gyeongjeon or the main executive office of the king. Next is Gyeongho. Next is the Gangyeongjeon or the king's residing quarters. And if there is the king's residing quarters, they also have Gyeongtaejeon or the queen's residing quarters. Next is Gibokche or the private library of the king. And lastly is the Donggu or the living quarters of the crown prince and his wife.
Jeju Island is famed for its gorgeous scenery, its harsh environments, rough soil, and frequent typhoons have caused the inhabitants to suffer. People regularly pray for well-being in pursuit of comfort, and as a result, a unique culture blending shamanism and natural elements has formed. There were 18,000 guides and 391 dam in Jeju to serve the islanders. This traditional dam culture has influenced and inspired islanders in all aspects of their lives. It is inscribed in Jeju DNA and manifests in all aspects of Jeju culture, including arts, society, and history. Dang is both a sight and a spirit on Jeju, and hence it exists not only just as a subject. The culture of Jeju has also contributed to the advancement of women's status in the community and promoted environmental sustainability with its eco-friendly methods and community involvement in management of fishing practices. In Jeju Island, there is a community of women, some age in their 80s, which goes diving 10 meters under the sea to gather shellfish such as the abalone and sea urchins for a living without the help of oxygen mask. With knowledge of the sea and marine life, the Jeju or the female divers harvest for up to 7 hours a day, 90 days of the year, holding their breath for just 1 minute for every dive and making a unique verbal sound when resurfacing.
I'll talk about some tradition that exists in Jeju Island, South Korea. First, when adult males went outdoors during the Joseon period, they wear a traditional bamboo and horsehair hat. The delicate design and intricate weaving techniques are now recognized as national intangible cultural heritage. The traditional handcraft of gat making might seem like something firmly placed in the past, but we can still see the worn in modern depictions of Joseon life in TV dramas and movies. They also have traditional symbols of Jeju, the stone grandfather statues of the Halba. There are also some modern takes on the grandfather statue, including ones wearing sunglasses, playing musical instruments, and flashing the trendy lamp symbol with their curved hats. If you arrange to visit a group of 10 people or more, you can try making your own small stone statue with the help of the on-site expert artisan. Festivals in South Korea.
Sakura season in South Korea. Seoul Lantern Festival. Jeju Fire Festival. Buryong Mud Festival. Gochang Green Barley Field Festival.
Tour for our comfort homes, and we even found out the different places we can visit in South Korea. And that's the end for our tour in South Korea!